Hello and welcome, fellow Empyrion Galactic survivalist. We're doing this part 4, Deserted Powers, part 4, Skillion. I'm not going to dig into the narrative here, but of what's going on. That is for your own enjoyment to discover. We are going off to Lambda Laboratories, apparently where some of the nonsense started after the old-timer put some random circuit boards that he pulled out of computers that come out of rogue drones into the mainframe of that spaceship that's landed and have become a de facto base. And of course it is our fault that he did that, and we have to fix that, which we're grateful for because it's lends to a lot of fun and action. So over here, this little garage here, the best thing to call it that, it's like a space garage. On the eastern side there's two turrets. So we usually I'll just shoot them, but I want to capture this base just to get all the stuff. So you sneak in close to it. There's the turrets up there. There's one. There's the other one. You sneak in. The door will open. Remember to do all the mission steps in sequence here. Okay, so it's first find the lab, second find the first comport, find the second comport. That's what we're doing now. They're on the right hand side. They'll tick off. There's about 5 or 6 of them before it goes to the next thing. If you do them out of sequence, it messes with the very fragile quest system. So you can still get things done, but it's a bit clunky. So just be careful not to go crazy and explore and throw a bunch of switches when you're here. We're looking for the third comport. Okay. Also, always keep your eyes peeled here for the security robots and not rogue, just hostile androids. Don't know what their beef is. I suppose they're security. Oh, there we go. There's one there at the bottom there. Did we get a score? I don't know what's wrong with our scoring thing. We should get points for taking these things out. Here is our integrated data analysis or analyzer. Our suit AI has got an opinion there about another AI that's stuck inside a simulator. Don't know what the problem is. It's just computers, you know. It's like computers don't have feelings. Computers don't have feelings. That's why we make them work so hard. Okay. Lots of these security robots everywhere. You're going to find them. Just keep an eye out. This is the office. When you throw the switch, it'll click on the find the office, and you go in. It's gonna go in. It's like those things all switch on. Now we got new parameter now. Find the elevator. Okay, so there in the shadows, believe it or not, there's an android there that wanted to make us unhappy. We have just keep an eye out for that character there. Okay, so let me just see. I think we need to now. It's going to give us another objective. Yes, find the security office, and then there'll be a yellow yellow marker of where the security office is. Here we go. Throw the switches. IDA's got a lot to say. Blardy-blar. And then we're gonna get, there we go, the final, find the core. Find the core. That's usually the main objective in these things. Sorry, I was just checking there if I could get a bit of better lighting. It's usually like the main thing is find the core, disable it, whatever. Okay, so there's always a guy that spawns here. There's no spawner. He's just gonna come out of fresh area. There we go. Careful that he doesn't put one of those red hot laser bullets. I don't know, what would you call them? Careful he doesn't get you in the behind with that. Okay, we're going down the elevator shaft. Stand corrected. Yeah, these robots are called cyborgs. I thought you needed to have a bit of meat on you to be a cyborg. But let's just go. Okay, so we got two security robots and one cyborg down here. I'm trying to deploy my my drone so that I can see where they are, so that they don't kind of ambush me. And I'm having major problems spawning. So then here comes the cyborg. They probably have a little bit of spam inside there. Having problems deploying that drone, but we survived. We survived the little trip here. Okay, this is a little bit tricky. You definitely need to see that trigger, integrated data assistant trigger. You want to see that before you go inside there and start throwing switches. Otherwise things can get out of whack. Okay, there's the core that you need to destroy, right? It's pretty easy. You just throw the switch, it'll blow it up. But if you get stuck and that thing hasn't triggered, you destroy the core trigger. That has happened. If you come in here and do things out of sequence, you can destroy the core and it won't tick it off. It'll stay there. So you can manually switch it off, but if you're like me and you want to find out what's going on, you can spend a lot of time here looking for that core. Basically, don't get hung up on that. Okay, so I'm just going to put in my own one here, so that I can access the logistics of this base. Unfortunately, you don't get to see. So okay, you press F4 to get into the logistics. And then there's Lambda Laboratories storage devices. Unfortunately, you don't get to see what's inside the alien containers, which I thought this would give me access to that. So we're gonna click on that one, and then you'll see there's a lot of stuff in here that we didn't see through the logistics, which is a little bit odd. But this is how you move. This is how you move stuff to your ship. You switch on the Wi-Fi on your ship, and then you just drag it onto this thing. That stuff. That's just Xeno steel. You don't really want that stuff. It's very heavy, and it's basically just a different form of iron. Okay, here's a little edit here just to save you from watching me trying to get out of that thing. And then important here, usually there's a guy inside here. Let me just see. I think he cancels when we take over the base. Throw the switch. Yeah. So there's a container in here. We've already gone through all the closets. Remember to get the loot here. So these things are going to be empty, right? And then there's one behind the screen here in this room. Zap it there with your multi-tool and more stuff. Right, so the only annoying thing of taking over this base is you get this alarm. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else here. We've gone through these ones. Here's another one. Okay, don't forget about this one. Okay, run out of space. Gotta move some things over to our ship's cargo bay, and then we can get that loot. If you get extra night vision goggles, hold on to them, because they're later on in the game there is a trader that will buy them off of you. And every little bit of money, it's always, I don't know if you... Okay, so what have we got here? So this thing also wasn't picked up by the logistics, which is highly frustrating, to say the least. Okay, so now there's one more thing. Obviously now, okay, so these things, what is it? A bit of food. If you really want to go through this place, there's lots of stuff that you maybe not that much. The cool loot is in those alien bins. Getting out here, you just gotta find this up pipe and then the ladder. Okay, so all of the stuff can be used now for building your next ship or building a cap ship. Lots of numbers on those. Good for your numbers. Those turrets especially. Lots of stuff in there that you use in your builds. Before we finish, just want to show you one more thing. I'm not going to go all the way to La Grande Myra, but there's something here that you should check out. If you haven't found this yet, there's a nice big gold nugget here. It doesn't have a lot of gold, and it also has a variable on how much gold you're going to pick up here. Sometimes I've picked up to 3. I think this one's got 1. 1 gold. The nice thing is you get an explorer token. Your explorer tokens are going to become valuable later on when you start going to the Omicron base. Thanks for watching. Don't think about subscribing. Just hit do.